Jeremy Corbyn has insisted Labour will win the election no problem at all, despite polls suggesting the Tories are heading for a majority. The Labour leader was in the midst of a whistle-stop tour from Glasgow to London to shore up the party's support on the eve of the general election. His chances of success looked to be fading when a YouGov poll suggested the Conservatives were on course for a 28-seat majority despite their lead narrowing. A 68-seat majority was predicted 2 weeks ago. But Mr Corbyn, while refusing to comment on the poll directly, was defiant in predicting Labour would still cruise to victory. "Of course, we are going to do it, no problem at all," he declared in an interview after addressing hundreds of supporters standing in bitter temperatures outside the Sporting Lodge Inn in Middlesbrough. Stating that the only poll that matters is the one tomorrow, the Labour leader said victory would come because Labour's message of hope was being heard by voters despite a relentless media assault. That message, he said, was that we will protect the NHS, he would not do secret deals with the US and would be truthful on Brexit, unlike the current government. He declined to say whether he would resign if Labour failed to clinch the victory he was forecasting. "You should concentrate on the election and the fact that Labour is going to win the election," he insisted. Mr Corbyn's speech in Middlesbrough focused on his core messages of ending austerity and injustice, protecting the NHS and the trustworthiness of Boris Johnson. He also seized the opportunity to mock the Prime Minister, who had earlier entered the fridge while being pursued by an inquisitive reporter. "I've not come here to deliver milk or to hide in a fridge," Mr Corbyn insisted, adding, "I've come here with a message of hope." The rally took place near the boundary of the Middlesbrough and Middlesbrough South and East Cleveland constituencies. Andy MacDonald, the Shadow Transport Secretary, has held the former since 2012, but the latter was seized by the Tories with a thin majority in 2017. A final constituency-by-constituency poll by YouGov forecast that the Tories were on course for a 28-seat majority. However, the pollsters warned that the margin of error, together with the unknown impact of tactical voting, meant that a hung parliament was still possible, yet so too was a larger Tory majority. For more on this story, visit the news article link.